in there's several approaches to teach this type of tutoring, right? There's the one-to-one approach. And the one-to-one approach, sure, it's intimate. Like there's the tutor and there's a student. But what often happens is you miss the group interaction part, right? And then, I'm not saying the one-to-one approach, not everyone, the one-to-one approach works for some people, but often, not everyone needs a one-to-one detailed, I would say fixing. But, and one of the things that is missing as a result is sometimes if the tutor is not good, or if the child, there's no chemistry between the two, or there's not enough engagement, that the child feels like, oh, I'm being talked to, right? There's not enough ownership, right? But we talked about that earlier. Ownership is really important. So in the other end of the spectrum would be large classes, like 16. The literature generally says 16 to 18 is probably the ideal size because you can run a lot of group games and so on. But what you lose as a result of that is some of the intimacy. Right? In the typical classroom, in a public system,
and they can't customize for you.
They can't customize for you, exactly, right? You have IEPs, independent educational plans, but these are for students with special needs, right? And now in Ontario, we're going up to 20-something, 30, even for some of the classes with the budget cuts. And so I think there's that aspect where the teacher simply can't give that type of attention to the kids. So having a group size of 6 to 8, being able to play games, being able to customize things, there is a real benefit to that as well. And I think you hit a sweet spot in terms of engaging, having games for engagement, and just personal relationships.